There can be only one, and yes, that one is Henry Cavill, as he is now putting everything into the Highlander movie this summer. That's right, his entire focus for this summer has been to work on the Highlander. And we do have some casting news, which came out actually a good while ago. I just forgot to do a video on it, to be honest with you. Kind of passed me by, and by the time I did notice it, it was like, it's not really worth doing anything on now. So, we've seen, or maybe you haven't, but Henry Cavill is clearly going to have, at least for parts of this movie, long hair. He's grown it out. The way his hair is at the moment, he actually looks ridiculous. It's very curly, but it's just the style he has it, and the way he's standing in the suit, like a tuxedo. So it's just like, you look ridiculous, dude. So hopefully he doesn't have the long hair for the entire movie. And to be honest with you, I don't know why they didn't just give him a wig, but I suppose it mightn't just be for this, of course. Could be for other projects. But let's have a look at this anyway to see exactly what is happening with this movie. And I'll drop out who has also joined the cast of this, which is also, I believe, in this article. So, Henry Cavill is putting everything into Highlander. In a new interview with THR, Cavill confirmed the long-anticipated reboot is his next big move, and that it's already taking up all of his attention. Highlander, that is taking all of my focus, Cavill told THR when asked about his upcoming summer work. It's a project that I'm extremely excited about. This character is going to be a lot of fun to play, and I'm loving working with Chad Stahelski. I always butcher this dude's name. He is a very talented man. Production on Highlander, directed by John Wick filmmaker Chad Stahelski, is set to begin in September, so next month, with Cavill playing the lead role of MacLeod. Now, don't forget, the one thing with this movie that is a little concerning is that it has gone from being at Lionsgate, I believe it was, to Amazon. I'm pretty sure that's the way it went, but it might say it in this, but we'll have a look. So, from what I understand, they're still committed to putting it on the big screen, but God only knows at this stage. But it's saying anyway, starring alongside Cavill includes his Man of Steel co-star, Russell Crowe, playing the part of Ramirez, the role originally portrayed by Sean Connery. The film is said to be a prequel-style reboot that draws heavily from the mythology of the original movie and the popular 1990s Andre Paul TV series. That's the first time I've heard it being said, that it's a prequel-style reboot. That's not what the director has been saying about this, so that's interesting. I also think it's hilarious. Okay, who do we get to play the Spaniard in the original movie? Let's get the Scottish guy. Not to play a Scottish character, we'll get him to play the Spaniard, and we'll get a French dude to play the Scottish guy. And this time around, it's let's get the English guy to play the Scots guy, and let's get an Australian to play the Spaniard. Why don't you just hire a Spanish dude to play the Spanish character? It's weird. So, Marcia Abela, I have no idea how you pronounce her name, has also joined the cast in a new role as a immortal warrior, who is a teacher of swordplay and one of MacLeod's past loves. The script is reportedly expanding the story with some changes from the original, creating a more complex and deeper world. That part makes sense, to be honest, at this stage. So, the interview also briefly touched on Cavill's deal with Swiss watch brand Longines, where he now serves as an ambassador. Known for his attention to detail, Cavill said he chooses timepieces with the same care he brings to his roles, saying, "I tend to lean toward clean designs, elegant rather than ostentatious," he said, adding that the Hydro Conquest GMT is his current go-to. Holy Jesus. Yeah, whatever all that is. So, I didn't know he was an ambassador now for Swiss watch, but okay. So, I have no idea who this actress is. Her name does ring a bell, so don't know whether I've seen her in anything. Russell Crowe being involved, that's an interesting choice, you know. At least we know what the chemistry is like between Henry Cavill and Russell Crowe, which is good. So no issues there. And again, though, you see how this article says that it's going to play more into this prequel reboot idea. And yet nowhere else does it say anything about it being a prequel reboot. That's a weird statement that this is made. Especially seeing as they've talked about how this character is going to have multiple different fighting styles because he's over 500 years old and he's been training around the world with all the masters and stuff like that. So it very much was sounding like we're getting the original style of the character from the Highlands of Scotland that all of a sudden is in present day, and they've spoken about that he'll be in present day and stuff. So I just don't understand why this article is framing it as a prequel style reboot. That's weird. And then also then to follow it up by saying, but they're going to make some changes from the original. It's like, okay. So there's a few kind of contradictions almost to itself in this article. But either way, it's interesting. And no, it doesn't say anything about whether or not this one or anything about the Amazon deal and stuff like that. I believe it was Lionsgate let the rights slip from it and Amazon took it. So that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing. Good in the sense that there would be a budget there for it, but bad in the fact that it's Amazon and they might just not want to put it in the theaters and go, let's just use it as content to fill Prime Video and try and get more people to subscribe to that and stuff like that. I don't know, I suppose it depends what kind of deal Cavill has with this movie and stuff like that. So, because don't forget, him and Chad Stahelski, or however you pronounce his second name, they were locked on writing and working on this movie before Lionsgate lost the rights to it. I'm pretty sure it's Lionsgate and not some other studio. So it's the case of they might have greater say to what happens to it than Amazon, hopefully anyway. But there's the news anyway. So it's going to start filming next month. His whole focus over the summer has been this movie. He's been training hard for this role, more sword play and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Should be good fun, hopefully anyway. Hopefully it's not just some dog crap, but I doubt it. I think Henry Cavill, especially with a bit of control in it, I think we could be in for a really good story, faithful as well, and I think the director certainly knows how to do action, so I think it's in good hands. Amazon is that only part that you're going to go, ooh, that could be a bit of a problem. So let us know what you think of all this, what you think of Russell Crowe joining it as well. Do let me know, because that's an interesting casting choice. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.